Friends, my name is Miss Ashley. Welcome to We Read and Explore with Siouxland Libraries. Today's story time is going to be all about peas. So we're going to read a book about peas. We'll do a rhyme with our flannel board, and then at the end we'll make a pea craft all together. So let's start with our story. Little Pea, written by Amy Krouse Rosenthal and illustrated by Jen Karachi. This is the story of Little Pea, Mama Pea, and Papa Pea. Little Pea was a happy little guy. He liked to do a lot of things. He liked rolling down hills, for example, super fast. There he goes. He liked hanging out with his pea pals. He liked it when Papa Pea came home at the end of the day. Papa Pea would fling Little Pea off a spoon high into the air, and Little Pea would scream, "Again! At bedtime, Little Pea very much liked snuggling with Mama Pea and hearing stories about what Mama Pea was like when she was a little pea. But there was one thing that Little Pea did not like. Candy. That's what you have to eat for dinner every night when you're a pea. Candy, candy, candy. Monday, red candy. Tuesday, orange candy. Wednesday, yellow candy. Thursday, purple and pink polka dotted candy. Friday, striped candy. Saturday, swirly candy. Sunday, rainbow candy. Little Pea hated all of it. If you want to grow up to be a big, strong pea, you have to eat your candy, Papa Pea would say. If you don't finish your candy, then you can't have dessert, Mama Pea would say. How many pieces do I have to eat? Eat 5 pieces and you can have dessert. 5 pieces, he whined. 5 pieces, they chimed. 1, yuck. 2, blech. 3, 4, blech. 5 pieces of candy. Now I can have dessert. Yes, now you can have dessert, said Mama Pea and Papa Pea. Little Pea couldn't wait to see what it was. Spinach! Squealed Little Pea, my favorite. Little Pea licked his dessert plate clean. Yum, yum, extra yum. And they all lived happily ever after. The end. I have some pea pods growing in my garden. Can you help me count them as I put them on the flannel board? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Down around the corner, in my garden so fine, there are 5 little pea pods all on a vine. Along comes a rabbit who wants something to munch. He takes 1 pea pod and eats it for lunch. How many pea pods are left? 1, 2, 3, and 4. Hold up your 4 fingers. Down around the corner in my garden so fine, there are 4 little pea pods all on a vine. Along comes a rabbit who wants something to munch. He takes 1 pea pod and eats it for lunch. How many pea pods are left? 1, 2, and 3. Down around the corner in my garden so fine, there are 3 little pea pods all on a vine. Along comes a rabbit who wants something to munch. He takes 1 pea pod and eats it for lunch. How many are left? 1 and 2. Down around the corner in my garden so fine, there are 2 little pea pods all on a vine. Along comes a rabbit who wants something to munch. He takes 1 pea pod and eats it for lunch. How many pea pods are left? Just 1. Down around the corner in my garden so fine, there is 1 little pea pod all on a vine. Along comes a rabbit who wants something to munch. He takes my last pea pod and eats it for lunch. How many are left? None! The rabbit ate all of our pea pods. Hi friends, welcome back to the last part of our We Read and Explore program, which is going to be our craft. And here are all of the materials you will need to make our pea pod before we get started. I have a pair of scissors, a glue stick, something round to trace. I have a small roll of tape here. And grown-ups, this is a great time to go on a shape hunt around your house with a little one. So you can look for something small and round to trace, but you could also point out other shapes as you go around your house. There's my small round thing to shape. I have a pencil, a black marker, a piece of white paper, and a piece of green paper. And if you don't have any green paper, you could just take a crayon or marker and color another sheet of white paper green. Okay, so let's get started. First off, we're going to make our pea pod. And a pea pod is kind of the shape of a banana. So you can draw a banana shape on your green paper, and your grown-up can help you with this. A banana, or almost like a big smile. There's our smile, and now we're gonna go make another line inside. Okay, looks pretty good to me. Now I'm gonna cut it out. And grown-ups, it's really important to give your kiddo the chance to cut themselves. Cutting is a great skill that's needed for school readiness. The more practice your kiddos have, supervised, the better. Okay, here is my pea pod. Now I'm going to take my glue stick and I'm just going to put glue along the bottom part of the pea pod, not the whole part, because I want to be able to fit my peas in there once they're ready to go. So let's do a little bit of glue on the bottom. Okay, I think my pea pod is ready to go on my white paper. So let's turn it over. Stick it on. Good. Now I can go back to my green paper and I am going to put 4 peas in my pea pod. So I will trace 4 circles. And grown-ups, if your kiddo is old enough, you can practice tracing together, or you could trace for them, and then once again, you want to give them the chance to try to cut the peas out on their own. And you can pick a different number if you want. If your pea pod is a little smaller, you can do 2 peas. If your pea pod is bigger, you could do 5. If you're 3 years old and you want to do 3 peas, you could do that too. So here are my peas. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to cut them out, being very careful with my scissors. One. Let's keep going. And your peas don't have to be perfect circles. I bet if you ate some peas for dinner tonight and you looked really closely at them, they're not going to be perfect circles either. But they are going to be round and green, just like mine. Three, I just have 1 more pea left. Awesome, I'm all done with my green paper. I can move that and my scissors aside. And I'm going to take my black marker, and all of my peas are going to get faces. And these are really happy peas, so I'm going to give them big smiles. These peas just ate some spinach for dessert, like our little pea in the book. So they are very happy. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 peas. I'm going to take my peas and just stick them inside of my pea pod. I'm not going to glue mine down, but you can if you want. And this is why we didn't glue the whole pea pod down. We wanted to leave a little part without any glue so that our peas would fit inside. There they go, playing peekaboo. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 happy peas in my pea pod. Here's my finished craft. Boys and girls, I would love to see a picture of your pea pod craft, if that would be okay with your grown-up. Take a picture of you holding your craft, post it to social media, and tag Siouxland Libraries. Thank you so much for joining me for Reread and Explore today. I can't wait to see you again at the library soon. Have a great day.